Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Operencia. Where we last left off, we defeated Queen Rekha. We got a bunch of stuff for it. The Arrow of Rekha is an item. Oh, it's a set item. So, if we wear more pieces of the set... Oh, we get more bonuses. What new weapon did we pick up? Oh, the halberd. Nope. The battle axe. I think Mezzy might want the battle axe. Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely want that battle axe. So then we got the bow of Rekha. 3 to 7 damage. So the question is, do we want to give it to Sebastian or do we want to give it to Yoshka? Because with the other pieces of the set... that could be really good. But our agility, he's going to be our bow user. Well, for now... Yeah, I think we are going to do that with Sebastian. Alright, so give him the bow. And then we'll give him the arrow. Then we will give him the robe. The defense is actually a little worse, but it ups our initiative. So it looks like we need 2 more pieces to up that even farther. That also means we can give you the damaged composite bow. And I think that's it for new stuff. Alright. Dual strike. Is that only usable with 2 weapons? I feel like it would say that if that were the case. I guess that just lets us make an extra attack. Well, let's get that then. Let us do a little more damage. Children of the Sun. Your sun skills now cost 15% less. I don't know what those are. I also don't know what a wind skill is. I should probably look into those. So I can move these around if I want. They're 4, 5, 6, and 7 now. Let's up our vigor. Okay. So you're done. To Yoshka. Yeah, that seems really good. Yep. Sun skills now cost 15% less. I don't know why. You know, these unlock at level 9. I think I'm just gonna mess with it then. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. There we go. So what do we want to upgrade you with? I want to work on your strength, since you seem to be our other melee character. What do we want to give you? Thorns would be good for you. Initiative up, defense up. That's tough. Because he deals more damage. But he's also probably the first person I'm going to replace. So does it really matter? Kind of. Well, so far his melee is what we've been doing the most with, so let's go there. Now, this came up. When you heal, get 15% defense for 1 turn. Once triggered, it can't be activated for 3 turns. Okay. Let's up your strength. Very good. On to Sebastian. Poison arrow could be good. Lightning shot. Now that sounds impressive. That will give us all the elements. Yeah, let's do that. Let's up his critical chance. And then next turn we'll get poison arrow. And then we should be able to unlock lightning shot. Cool. Yeah. I think we need to keep going with your vigor, buddy, because your health is terrible. It's just the worst. That's not what I was trying to do. Yep. Go back. I don't know why, but I want that to be in his first slot. Okay, so we should be good to go now then, right? Yeah. Okay. Then I guess we are free to leave. I kind of want to know where those other skulls are. Maybe we should search that real quick. Tomb of Rekha Skulls. It looks like we're only missing one. Second skull is located in the northern wing of the tomb. Looks like it's right here, but how do we open it? Aha! Okay. Yeah, I'm not above looking things up, because we were gonna miss it if we didn't. So it looks like we need to go north. I'm not an amazing secret finder, as I'm sure you have all noticed by now. And yes, that is the official term, secret finder. So it looks like if we go this way... Aha! And that gets us the other skull.
I'll take that. Stop looking at me funny.
I don't want to spend too much time like walking sideways and just looking at every wall to make sure I don't miss something. So we'll see what we can find, and then some of the time we're just gonna look it up. One of the perks of playing this a little while after it already came out. And I'm pretty sure... yep, it's down there. Awesome. There's definitely some fun to be had with looking for things. You know, I can enjoy that to a point. And if I were playing on my personal time, maybe, but I want to make sure it's not incredibly boring for everyone to watch while I look around here for a whole episode.
There. Perfect fit.
Yes, he's never looked happier.
Hey, and there's an achievement. Gold, a spell book, Hessian cloth, and another thing of Rekha. Diadem? Whatever that is. So let's check that out. That'll raise our defense and give us a physical damage bonus, which I don't think will matter for him. So we're only missing one piece. Spellbook requires 20 intelligence. Worn by bandits and wannabe mercenaries. That might be better than what he has. A little bit. Okay, so we should be good to go now. Probably a secret or two I missed, but I'm okay with that. Let's go talk to our tree friend. I wonder if the other piece of Rekha is down here, if we need to find it somewhere else. I hope we can come back in case it is. Oh, that's a cool effect. I like that a lot. Thank you. Hey, the Ghost Queen completed the Tomb of Rekha.
As the companions departed the tomb of Rekha, a stranger crossed their path.
A mage?
He wore the rags of a common peasant and the exhaustion of a man running for his life.
Been there.
If you gentlemen seek to rob me, I assure you I have nothing but my life to give.
Well, on the contrary, what happened to you?
A three-headed dragon has invaded the middle world once more.
Uh-oh.
Like Thade, slain by Attila, decades ago.
Whatever its name, it tore my village apart. My wife, my children, gone. I
sorry.
may be the only one who survived.
That's terrible.
Right?
You're welcome to join us.
If you don't mind traversing a path of relentless near certain death.
Well, you certainly seem armed well enough to handle any threats. What brings you here?
We aim to
I
bring
don't
back the
trust
sun.
him.
Somehow.
Sounds impossible, but noble. Far too dangerous for a simple man like me. I am headed to the Deva fortress, not far from here. I'll be safe there, and perhaps its army can help with the dragon.
Fingers
understand.
crossed.
Good luck on your travels, stranger.
Sharkos.
What?
The name is Sharkos.
May our paths cross again, Sharkos.
They will. Yes, I believe they will. Farewell.
A most curious encounter, that.
He won't make it to Deva on his own. No way.
We must hope for the best for him, and focus on the quest of our own.
Your assistance in the tomb was greatly appreciated.
Yeah.
My bow is yours, at least until I figure out how to reach the land of the gods.
Perhaps Sebastian could use the merchant's guidance as well.
The merchant, you say? Of course. It's been years.
You know him.
Yes, I know the merchant. And I already know you are in for a great surprise.
Are you the merchant? So I guess that wasn't the merchant's hut back there. No, it lies ahead. Are we ready for this? Yeah. Why not? Escape the woods. He told me to come talk to him. I wanted to talk to him. That's a really cool effect. I like
They
that a lot.
arrived at the merchant's hut, where Sebastian introduced his companions to an elderly woman named Elia.
Elia? This is the Merchant of the Woods.
You were expecting a man, weren't you?
Yes, and someone less wrinkled, with a shop full of weapons.
Forgiving Yoshka's indelible charm, he does have a point. Were you robbed?
Allow me to show you something.
The old woman reached into a brown leather bag beside her. She revealed a fine blade.
Bag of holding.
My gift to you. The rest will require a fee.
Thank you
Fair.
kindly. But your bag is clearly empty. What more have you to sell?
Empty. Is it now?
She reached into the bag and retrieved a bow. Once more, a spear. A third time, a shield. The group stood in silence as she returned all three items to her bag. Her empty bag.
Can I,
I don't
have
believe
those?
it.
This bag reveals items as readily as said items are ready to be revealed. It is that simple.
Okay.
Years later, your literal bag of tricks still amazes me.
I will provide weapons and armor. I ask only for fair payment.
Well, you speak as though you plan to join us.
You fear I will slow you down?
Let's just say you don't. The question remains, where the hell are we going? We're off to find the sun and send the old man to the god who crafted a legendary sword. A god
Sounds
I'm not
fancy.
so sure I believe in the first place.
Oh, Hadur is very real. The Firesmith King of the Copper Forest.
Do you know how to reach him?
No, but I do know who can. We must go.
Tell me, babushka.
As they left the great forest, the old woman revealed their destination, a fortress known as Balványos. There, they would find a Taltos to lead them to the land of the gods. After many miles of complaints from Yoshka, they reached a bridge. A very broken bridge.
This
know.
should not be like this.
It floats.
No, it should not.
A woman drew near. She spoke in a somber tone, a tone of great loss.
A curse has claimed this path.
More curses? And who are you?
I'm Kella of the Stonemasons Guild. Well, formerly.
She
Your
does not look like a
reputation precedes
mage.
you. Even I know of the stonemasons.
We built Deva Fortress, but not without sacrifice. Great sacrifice.
Yes. A dark enchantment created this castle.
And a dark enchantment has ripped it apart.
Going around Deva will cost us days.
Then we still pass through it.
No, you don't. Not without a fight. A very supernatural one at that.
We're really not done fighting ghosts, are we?
Never.
Ha! If it means fulfilling our quests, I should hope not.
Very well then. I will join you, for there is much more to tell.
Trade out a fighter for another fighter? Deva Fortress, the former leader of the legendary stonemasons of Operencia, has promised much more to tell regarding the enchanted tragedy at Deva Fortress. But what could that be? All you know at this point is that this place totally creeps you out. Like totes my goats. Well, this place is weird, but I like it. Oh, fire dudes.
And then they followed an old woman and a mason into a haunted castle.
Yeah.
No one is ever going to believe this.
The swirling whirlwind atop this castle. What was that, Kella?
Our destination. My hammer, Stoneheart, is locked in place there. Without it, I'm not only useless to you, I'm also unable to lift the castle's curse.
We need only pass through.
Yet, you will not pass without the curse being lifted. And lift it we shall.
Are you ever going to tell us what actually happened here?
Yes, at least what I know. But let's get moving first.
Do you think we'll see the villager we spoke to? He said he was headed to Deva.
Then he was headed toward his doom.
No great loss. There was something off about him.
While you could use some lessons in empathy, I also tend to agree with your assessment of his persona. Something off, indeed.
Okay, so now we can buy stuff at camps, and we can also go back at camps. So Kella joined us, but she didn't join our party for fighting purposes. At least not that I know of yet. Yeah, I hear bad things. There we go, that's much better. Hello, statue. You look cool. They'll never find us back here. So there's some of our creepy fire enemies. Oh, she gave us a sword. I wanted to check that out. Ooh. A long double-edged sword used by knights all around Operencia. Yep, we'll take that.
It won't move. It's too heavy.
Give it a push.
It won't move. It's too heavy.
I feel like you're not listening. Give it a push. Fine leather gloves and a bunch of money. Whoops. Where do we want to put these gloves? They require agility. Who needs them? Definitely help him out. Help him out too. You know what? Let's give him to Yoshka. That bumps up pretty much everything he does. And gave the rest of our stuff to Sebastian, so it's only fair. Nope, not that way.
I sense the presence of the living. Assist me.
Why?
I await your rescue.
You sound like a bad guy.
Presumptuous, isn't he?
And yet, I'm very curious.
I am. Can we talk to him? Nope.
I'm so
Ambush.
used to fighting skeletons now. Their rotting flesh makes these fellows so much more personable.
Spawner. That looks bad. They're burned, so I bet fire probably hits pretty hard. I was right. And they poison resist too. Why would the first character they give us increase initiative and oh, okay, cool. They give us the first character they give us apart from our main character, Yoshika, who I like very, very much. He's a lot of his abilities are poison related, but almost everything we've run into resists poison. 5 to 12, 6 to 16. What does this do? 15 to 19 physical damage. 85% chance for an extra attack. I don't feel like we need that. I do want to use it, but we'll get to it later. There we go. We're dealing better damage now.
There is no time to waste.
Oh, come on. There's some to waste. A magic sphere. What does that do? A sphere carved from wood. $. Hey, a key. Cage key. Oh, so we can let that guy out. Should we, though? That's the question.
I must know more about your lovely intangible armory there, Elia.
Agreed.
My bag. You just want to know if it's really worth stealing.
We met such a short time ago, old woman. Yet you know me so well.
I can't believe I've never asked myself. Where does that bag come from, Elia?
The story of how I attained it is for another day. But would you believe it was found at the battlefield after Thade's underworld invasion?
That actually sounds plausible. If so, it's very likely a tool of the underworld.
Yes, for all we know, Urdug's own personal blacksmith hands things to me through the ether. Having no idea he arms Midworlders preparing themselves for war against his own kind.
How devilish of us.
Well, Urdug literally is the devil. So what goes around comes around, I suppose.
True.
I don't know how it works, but as long as it gets its gold in return, it seems to be happy. Speaking of which, you look like you want to spend some right now.
You
I
are
thought you'd
not
like
wrong.
to know. New items are available.
Why, thank you. So we can go to the cauldron, we can go to the world map and go back to our previous areas. Tomb of Rekha, the Lake of Anna, and the Great Forest. God. Yeah, see? We're real bad at secrets. 3 out of 7. 3 out of 8. 1 out of 10.
Welcome to the humble shop of the Merchant of the Woods.
Hello, merchant.
Humble seems an understatement. It's just you and your sack, isn't it?
I need nothing else, and nor do you. Simply view my list and tell me what you like. Assuming you have the gold, of course.
Where does the list come from?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yes, we would.
So demanding, Yoshka. And you wonder why no one likes you?
Oh,
I
like
assure you, there are many other reasons.
Well, I try not to dislike someone based on their looks.
Hey,
The list comes from the same place the items do. The same place where the items you sell me return to, I imagine.
We can sell you items as well.
So long as you don't have them equipped, yes. You can even buy them back if you like, for a slight markup.
Sounds about right.
Indeed. That's the area I've always known.
I'll find a way to surprise you someday, old friend. I promise.
Pleasantly, I hope.
Yes, me too.
Ooh, she's a big old flirt. So, weapons. Weapons we don't need anymore. I don't want to sell off my mage stuff in the hopes that we get a mage. But I do want to sell off all of this garbage. We have a good bit of wood. Buyback. So what can we buy here? Oh yeah, stuff's expensive. We can buy firewood. Necklace. Leather helmet. Shoulder irons. Spiked mace. Two-headed axe. And an ash wand. So there's not a whole lot here to buy, but we do have a lot to sell. I won't make you sit and watch me sell everything, but what we are going to do is we are going to rest to refill all of our potions and whatnot, and we are going to save. And then we are going to call it here. So as always, thank you so very much for watching. I'm kind of excited to see what's in the chest, and I do like that we are back at the merchant so we can finally sell some of the stuff that's littering our inventories, because we have so much stuff. So we will see you next time. Bye everybody.